Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It's June 3rd, 2024. It's a Sunday. Hope you're having a nice, quiet, relaxing weekend. I just found a Rasula mushroom. I wasn't even looking for mushrooms back here, guys. I'm back here with Pepper walking around. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. It's overgrown. But anyway, I found another over here. Where'd it go? Oh, there's a pricker bush right next to it. I gotta be careful. Now, I've been finding quite a few of these ones, and they turn like a rust color. I'm guessing that they are not edible. But I've been finding a lot of them like in through here. In grassy areas mostly. I have never seen so many mushrooms here before in 8 years of being here. It's really crazy. I don't know what difference, what's the difference now? The weather really isn't much different than it always was here. And there's Tutu Kitty and Pepper. Tutu Kitty's one of two farm cats that are mostly outside taking care of the mice and the vermin and stuff. He just kind of adopted us. He came up on our porch one day, and we don't even know where he came from because we're not even by any road or anything. We're set way back. But I wanted to tell you about, I had a lot of info written down about the sludge being put on farmlands in America, and I can't find two of the papers now, so I'm going to have to look again. And so I'll have to do it off the top of my head maybe, but this is called sludge. What it is it's being sold by companies to farmers all over America as a cheap fertilizer alternative, and they're buying it and putting it on their fields, and they're being encouraged to by the government. And so, a lot of them are doing so. I am suspecting that the smarter ones who question things, that they are not doing this. But what's happening is this actually, I don't think they know where it comes from. I don't know. It actually is waste from wastewater facilities, from human waste. But the waste isn't even, I think, the biggest issue. The biggest issue, I believe, is that there are forever chemicals in that. Chemicals that take hundreds of years to get out of the soil. This started, I saw a news clip in Texas from a local television station, which I'm surprised they're even allowed to cover this. And they interviewed a farmer who lives next door to another farmer who has used it. So, okay, this guy next door, not this farmer, has this sludge on his fields has killed his cows, okay, his horses, even his dogs. And it got so bad that the government came in and started testing stuff in his ground, and guess what they said to that farmer? They told him that your land is no longer usable because there's forever chemicals here, and it would take hundreds of years for these chemicals to leave the soil. He lost his farm, people. And the other guy lost his beloved pets and cattle. And I don't know what's going on as far as from a legal standpoint, but he's absolutely devastated, as anyone would be. And I'm sure that, it would come over on his side of the property too. So, this is crazy. And now in the state of Maine, I read the comments under that video, and in the state of Maine, I guess this has happened so much that a lot of farmland is now not usable in Maine. Okay? This is crazy that it's not a bigger news story, but the real news stories, they tend to get pushed to the side. And the BS, propaganda stories are the ones that make the top headlines. A lot of us already know that, but some people don't realize that. And it's not just CNN. that has bullshit stories. There's another. I've seen these before. I'm not sure of the species. I'm going to have to look over my notes, but I've seen more and I haven't picked those kind because there's so many. I don't believe that they're edible though. But anyway. Oh my gosh, looky here. Oh my gosh. Whatever it is, there's tons. Turkey tail? Or is it going to be chicken of the woods? Guys, I've been looking for some time for mushrooms growing off trees here because there's tons of big hardwoods everywhere. Tons of big hardwood trees. This is the first time I've seen these. They're usually, when I find them, like a lot of mushrooms, like they're on dead logs, old logs that are down. So I gotta watch these. I hope some critters don't eat them. Oh wow, there's so many. They're young, so I'm not sure if they can be identified yet. But if anybody is watching that knows, can guess what these are, I'd appreciate it if you would let me know. Maybe they're false turkey tails. Like I found some the other day, and I'm making a tincture out of those. By the way, I'm drying them out. But anyway, this sludge, guess what? It really hits home because it's here too. It's here. It's in my county. It's in Northeast Alabama. And I saw a thread about it on a local Facebook group, and I'm on a lot of Northeast Alabama Facebook groups, not just my county, for the purpose of trying to match up lost and found animals and things like that. It's like a hobby and rescue, So try to help a few other people coordinate animal rescues and match people up in animals. Anyway, that's why I know what's going on a lot around Northeast Alabama because I look at all that stuff. Well, I came across with the next county. It was the next county from me, and Facebook page. They're arguing about it. It said it's I don't know if I should name the county, but people were arguing about the sludge, and what it was is this. Someone said, "Hey, what's all those trucks going down there? It's after midnight, and these trucks keep on waking me up, and big dump trucks going down this road called Joy Road." And one lady said, "Oh, shouldn't we all mind our own business?" And here's another shroom, guys. It's the same kind as this one, I would imagine. But anyway, so I'm reading this, and turns out those big trucks at night, they are delivering sludge to the farms nearby. And there started to be an argument. Look at this. These came down like not too long ago. They've got to be taken. My daughter's horses used to be here, and donkey. Yeah. But it's pretty, ain't it? Just the way it is. Mother Nature has a way of being unorganized and messy and still be beautiful. But anyway, so this lady said, "Oh, mind your own business, blah, blah, blah." Well, people have a right to know what's going on in their area. I mean, they do. And so I keep reading. What that was. I just heard something strange. The cat heard it too. That was a weird noise. It's hard to say. This is literally the jungle, guys. And I just found another mushroom. But that was a sludge being delivered. Well, people were trying to. Oh, he's a cute little guy. People were trying to tell this person, okay, this is more sludge. They're being real sneaky about this, doing it at night, first of all. Okay. You know that something ain't right if they're doing it at night. They're trying not to gain much attention. But they probably might. I don't know if that's a super busy road. I kind of doubt it. It's a rural road is what I've heard. I think they blend in more during the day. I don't know. I guess they think people are hard sleepers and won't hear those big trucks, but they did. So, anyway, sludge is being put all over this area, northeast Alabama. And in this county, I've saw a post about it. And one lady said that they can't even have her grandchild's birthday party because you can't even breathe outside. Now imagine what that will do to your lungs. I mean, you have to go outside sometimes. Yeah, you have to. You have to. And your pets, but what about them? They're outside more usually than people. Imagine the smell and what it does to your lungs. And here are more of those mysterious mushrooms. They're tiny. I've got to look those up and take a few pictures, guys. But anyway, this people here, I think they're just now figuring it out that, whoa, something bad is going on here. Really bad. And they were arguing about saying, hey, we have a right to know, what's going on here. We have a right to know. People, these are forever chemicals being put into the ground. It's bad enough that the soil is lost a lot of the nutrients, like our ancestors, they used to get a lot more nutritious food than we have now, simply because the soil's been depleted of so many nutrients now. But as I speak, they are poisoning, America's farmland. One company that I found one page of these notes I wrote about this is called Synagro, SYNAGRO, Synagro.com, if you wanted to look this up. They make garden soil, they make sludge. So yeah, this sludge, I think the least evil thing about it is that it comes from human waste. The chemicals, think of the pharmaceuticals alone, in people's waste. This is going into the ground. So these farmers here in northeast Alabama are soon going to learn that their land is poisoned indefinitely. And they're going to be told by the government, just like the Texas farmer, that you can't use your land anymore. And then he will lose everything. So I want to tell you guys about this because it's spreading. Somebody in the comments, of course, you can learn a lot by reading the comments. That's our trail that goes back to the creek. Whoo, it's overgrown, as you can see. And there are blackberries, wild blackberries starting to ripen, as you can see that too. Honeysuckle took over a lot of them, though, this year. So much honeysuckle. But we still have quite a few. They're not quite ready yet. I saw over in this other patch, though, that there are some ready. So I wanted to tell you about this. People in Washington State commented that there's whole counties that are ruined and devastated because of this. Seems to me like they started this, picked it just a few states for this to happen in, and now it's kind of spreading. And I think they prey upon, my guess, I don't know this for sure, my guess is that they are preying upon farmers that are in dire straits financially. There's a little animal trail right there, guys. And so it's cheap, they think, this is cheap, it'll work, it'll save me money, it's a win-win. No, not really, because you end up losing your land, you're poisoning your own land. They got these people poisoning their own land. So pretty here. It's way overgrown. It didn't used to be like this, but like I said, it's beautiful this way, and you never know what you're going to find. We've got a lot that we need to do around here. I sure would like to have somebody live on the premises and help us. I haven't had any luck, the few people that I considered. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about the sludge, and I'm sorry that it took so long to spit it out. As I was talking, I was trying to remember some of those notes that I had written down. And if I find those notes, maybe I'll do another video with more detailed information. But even if people got together and tried to fight this, do you know that the governments protect those big corporations that are evil? I mean, as it is, like Walmart and everything, did you know they don't pay taxes? Did you know that? We pay more taxes than big corporations like Amazon and Walmart. There's loopholes. Billionaires don't pay taxes either, by the way, including Trump. Isn't that crazy? But yet, these poor, struggling Americans thinking he's a victim and sending him money. $53 million in donations in 24 hours, if the number is correct, which I believe it probably is. So, I wanted to come at you with this, and I've been wanting to tell you guys this for quite a while. Please share this out, or even if you don't share this particular video out, please make other people aware of this, what's happening to Americans' farmland. I mean, come on, this is crazy. It gets crazier every day. And I'm sorry to give you more bad news, and I'm still doing my fundraisers. I've got 2 donations so far, and to get my vehicle fixed. And I'll put my PayPal link in the comment section again and pin it. And as far as my P.O. box goes, I can't get to the post office anyway. I can't get anywhere. So I thank you for listening if you made it this far. And if you can see, we have so many elderberries right now that it's crazy. For the first time, I think we have more elderberries than we do wild blackberries. And I didn't realize that they spread that fast. I still have frozen elderberries from last year, and I took some out to thaw. Today, I'm going to give some to my hens. They love them. Okay, I think I have said enough. And like I said, I hope I remembered most of the details that I had written down because I couldn't find the paper. Thanks for listening, and I hope you're having a great weekend. Please share this information, people. We need to get the word out to tell people what is happening. Nellie's Farm signing off.